He is talking about the accident that killed a young Hasidic family on their way to the doctor and the charges that he's now facing. Eyewitness News reporter Sarah Wallace joins us with the exclusive interview. Sarah?
Well, Diana and Sade, Julio Acevedo told me that he feels terrible for the victims and their families, but also believes he should never have been charged with manslaughter. He thinks he's paying a price because this is such an emotionally charged, high-profile case.
I want people to know that I send my remorse. I'm not a monster or menace or anything that they are portraying me to be. I'm a human being, and I just want to be treated fairly.
Julio Acevedo speaking to me from Rikers Island, where he's being held without bail, charged with 3 counts of manslaughter in a horrific crash in Williamsburg a month ago that killed an expectant couple on their way to the hospital in a livery cab. A boy born prematurely died hours later.
Those charges I feel are not correct, and I feel remorse for what happened, and I'm sorry that what happened was a tragedy, but it was an accident at the end of the day. And I did not intentionally or willingly commit any of that. The cab driver ran the stop sign, and we had an accident.
The DA's office says Acevedo, who fled the scene, had been driving recklessly and speeding.
That's not true, and I was not reckless driving. I wasn't drinking or anything.
Were you speeding?
I might have been doing about 45.
Because they say you were going close to 70.
I don't believe so.
And your story is that the cab pulled out in front of you?
Yes, he had a stop sign, and he was more in a rush than I was. And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even hit my brakes. There's no skid mark or anything.
Acevedo, a felon, surrendered in Pennsylvania a few days later after a massive manhunt.
I left the scene because I was afraid, and I knew I would be treated the way I'm being treated now. Unjustly. I'm willing to accept responsibility right now for leaving the scene of an accident, because that's what I did do. Anything else I did not do intentionally.
Acevedo is due back in court on May 31st. By the way, you can check out more of my extended interview with him on 7 Online. Just click Investigations.